Hello and welcome to the 7th and final day of classroom setup. I think we're just gonna be doing finishing touches today. We're getting so close to being ready. And I'll be in my room during in-service next week if I need to do little things here and there. But we're gonna get it done today. Also, I totally forgot that today was the kindergarten orientation. So there are so many small children and families roaming the halls, and I think it's wrapping up now because I saw a lot of parents heading out with their kids. But yeah, I'm gonna start by making my list of things that I want to get accomplished today, and then we will get to work. So this is proving to be a bit difficult. I've had so many parents come and peer into my classroom, and the one was trying to convince their kid to come in and talk to me because they're gonna be a third grader. I'm please don't. I'm trying to get stuff done. Not that I don't want to talk to them. I just want to stay focused on my task, But right now I am installing a cursive font on my computer because we teach cursive in 3rd grade. So I'm going to be making a cursive alphabet line for my long skinny bulletin board above my whiteboard. So I'm going to be hopefully getting all this made up and printed and laminated. This is going to be a big job. But right now I just need to design the thing. So I'm going to flip you guys around so I can just kind of show you how the design process works. About to flip my lid. I got that whole alphabet line made, and I just sent it over to my school computer so that I could print it, and it's giving me the same error message that was there before the tech guy came yesterday. So I can't print it now, which means I can't laminate it and cut it and make that whole bulletin board. Love this for me. Alright, so I just submitted a tech request for it. Hopefully they'll be able to help me out, and I will be able to do this before I go home today. But because I can't do that right now, I'm going to do some of my other stuff. I can't put anything on the bulletin board, but I still need to put paper and borders up, so I may as well do that. And that is in the same location as the stuff I want to get rid of will be going. So I'm going to take that stuff out to the workroom and get the bulletin board paper that I need. I am thinking I'm going to do white with black borders up on the skinny board so then my colorful cursive signs can stand out. And I'm still on the fence about this one back there. You see, I have this vision that I think would look really cute, but I'm not 100% sold on it. So I have these pencil borders from the Target dollar spot years ago, which are super cute. And I was thinking I could do those with either black paper as the background or pink paper as the background, because pink would match the little erasers. And then that could be a writing board with I don't know, the different steps of writing, or I'm not really sure. But it also could be a math talk bulletin board. I had that idea too. It just wouldn't make sense to do the pencil borders with that. I would probably just do black borders with maybe a solid color background. I don't know. Let me think. Let me go see the colors that they have, see if I'm inspired. But first I gotta get that pile of junk out of my room. Okay, so I got all that junk out of my room. Those desks are still chilling there just in case I get another student added to my roster. And I also got my white chart paper, or butcher paper, whatever you want to call it, for that long skinny bulletin board. I need to trim it down to size and try to hang it up there. I really wish I had more fabric, because I'm gonna be honest, as expensive as it was so much easier to work with. Like, I actually almost enjoyed putting it up. But I know with this paper, it's gonna get really annoying because it's gonna crinkle and it might rip and I'm gonna get real frustrated. But maybe it'll all be fine. Let's just go for it. Broke a sweat, but it's done. It looks so much more complete. I still have not been inspired for anything for the backboard, so I'm gonna still think on that. I am seeing I got an email from our tech guy. Okay, he's giving me some directions of what to do. I'm gonna give him a call so we can get that worked out so I can print the stuff to go up on that board. Holy moly, it is hot. So great news, we got the tech stuff figured out. I am so happy. I was able to print out my cursive alphabet. The laminator though is out of lamination, so I do need to wait until someone replaces that. I'm so tempted to just put them up unlaminated, but I think I'd regret that choice in the end. Yeah, I will wait. I'll be patient. I also printed exit tickets for 3rd grade math. They should align nicely with our standards. I found them on TPT. I can link the seller down below. So let me check in with my list and see what I can do next. So we did get rid of stuff. We did the long skinny bulletin board, and that's it. All right, so I feel like doing some chill stuff right now. I have a bag of like Mr. Sketch markers that were left here that I want to test. And I also want to make file folders for throughout the school year. Like, I want to have a designated spot for like beginning of the year, and then like maybe either months or seasons or something like that, just so I can have like my original copies in there, and I can always like in the future pull from, grab different things that I could use in years to come. So I think those are the 2 things I'm going to do right now. Just some chill things at my desk. You know how it be. So change of plans. I am not going to do the file folders for the school year today because I have hanging file folders, but they're like this really ugly dark green, and it's just not what I want. So I ordered some gray ones that I will use for my personal use of storing all of those materials for the school year. So since that is not getting done today, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to do the back bulletin board. I've got all my borders and stuff up here, so I want to check out what I have and see what I think would look nice in that space. Okay, you're on top of my cubbies. Here's what we're working with. I do have plenty more black. I have multiple others in the cabinet there that I could do. I could do a black border. I also have this white with black scalloped. I don't even really like this that much. I think I just found it cheap somewhere and picked it up, but it's another option. Then I've got all these from the Target Dollar Spot that we could use. So we have some of this rainbow stripe left over, but I really don't like this. I got it like I got all of this a long time ago, but I really don't like these. So especially against that rainbow palm double border, it's not gonna look good. So that's out. I do have those pencils that I really like. Let me see how they look up against that border. Okay, so it looks a little bit busy next to that border. I bought black ribbon to split that board in half, and I could put like a line of black in between these two that might like separate it better. That's a thought. I do still really like this pencil border and I want to use it. We've also got just rainbow border, which is a definite no because it's next to another rainbow, which is not the same colors of rainbow. There's a spider about to crawl on my phone. We've got alphabet, which again I think is too busy. And we have a little bit of this rainbow mermaid scale stuff. Again, too busy. So I think I'm either between the black border or the pencil border. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to grab that black ribbon. We'll split the back bulletin board and we'll put up a black line between the existing board and where the new board's gonna be and see if the pencils work. If they don't work, we'll just do black and call it a day. But I do wanna try for the pencil borders. Okay, so the ribbon is up on this board to split it, which I really like. It turned out nicely. And I put another black piece and a test pencil piece there. I am on the fence. Are the pencils too much? I feel like it might be too much, especially because there's no pencils anywhere else in the room. Like everywhere else is either palms or black. So I feel like trying to pull in something else is going to be a little bit too much. I think I might just do black. Okay, so I laid out my extra fabric scraps that I had in the cabinet, and these two are both too skinny. Like there would be an awkward space at the top and bottom even with borders. But this one, I think if I cut it in half, like right where that seam is or that fold line is, that should work. It would have like an overlapping spot in the middle, which is not ideal, but I think it'd be better than trying to get either a color to match or have white paper against the white fabric. So I think I'm gonna do that up there with black borders. I think I'm sold on that. The last bulletin board is done. It looks a little rough up close because like the very edge of the fabric is kind of peeking out, but from a distance, it looks good. And I know like the middle part's a little rough too, but like once I put stuff up there, I think it'll look a lot better. So now I have these two whole spaces, this one over here and this one over here, to do probably writing and math. Good stuff. So now we are officially done these bulletin boards. Broke another sweat. So now that those are done, I am going to probably go check to see if the lamination has been replaced yet, because if it has, then I'll do this lamination so I can get them up on the board there. And then what else is there to do? Buckets on the board. So these buckets that I bought yesterday for these sticks and whatnot, I want to put command hooks on my whiteboard so these can like, I tested it yesterday, it will work because once the board's resting against it, it won't tip over. But I want them hooked on to the board so that when I'm teaching in my teacher chair over there, I will have easy access to the sticks, and then I don't have to like find a spot for them to live in the room. On the board will be their home. So I'm gonna find my command hooks and get those attached. The buckets are on the board and looking cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that off my list. I actually think I'm just gonna erase my list because the only thing that'd be left is the lamination, and I can remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and go check to see if the lamination has been replaced. If it hasn't, I don't know. Hopefully it's replaced. Let me go check. So sad news, the lamination has not been replaced, but I think I've decided I'm just gonna put them up unlaminated. If I'm not planning on like taking them down ever, like I don't need them to be that durable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim off the rest of these white edges and then start stapling them up there. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some YouTube while I do this because 26 of these trimming off that white. Ugh. Let's go. Okay, so like 30 minutes later, all the letters are cut out. I am going to hold off on hanging them because I feel myself getting hangry, so I'm gonna eat the salad that I brought, and then I will get those up on the board. So the alphabet is up. It's looking good. I'm almost glad I didn't laminate it because now I don't have to worry about the glare or doing the matte spray. I am a little bit annoyed. I tried so hard to get it lined up in the middle, but we still have a little bit more white space at the end than on this end, but it is what it is. It is done. Call me crazy, but did another bulletin board. It just felt like it was missing something over there. I think it looks much better. But yeah, it is 3:45 now. I think I'm gonna call it a day. This feels weird, knowing that this is like my last full day in here. So before I go, I wanted to do a quick pan of the room. So here's the entryway. Ooh, I'm loving that cursive number or alphabet line up top. Over by my desk. Back bulletin board's done. I'm thinking math will go on the big rainbow one, writing over here, and I might use this little one for small groups. And over here, and back to the entryway. So realistically, this doesn't have to be my last day here. I am just choosing for it to be my last day here. I only have realistically, like minus the in-service days, 5 days of summer left. So I think I want to prioritize enjoying those last few days of summer and not spending it all in this classroom. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here all throughout the school year. So although there are little things that still need to happen, I am not going to be spending a full day in here anymore. If I do those little things here and there, either like between times of meetings on the in-service days, or maybe I'll come in for like an hour or two on a certain day, I will film those and I'll probably compile them into one. But as of now, there will be no more official classroom setup videos. No more full days spent in this room. This is wild. But you know what? At this point, I feel like kids could come tomorrow and I'd be fine. And that's where we needed to get to. So that concludes the 7-part series of Classroom Setup for 2022. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Don't worry, there will be more videos coming. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.